Hi everyone, welcome back to Paisa, Bolta. I have Kesav here with me. Anand is busy today, so I thought me and Kesav will talk about something which we spoke about recently in which channel, Kesav?
Recently, we spoke about this in MoneyPage, Learn to Earn.
Yes, Kesav forgot because he's doing so many videos with me in so many multiple platforms. It's like, sir, all I know is I'm talking to you all the time. I don't know where I'm talking, when I'm talking, but all I'm doing is talking. It'll be nice for a change if you talk, sir. But I said, no, Kesav, you're doing all the research. And since you're my lead researcher for my team, that's me and Kesav. We're Batman and Robin, Kesav.
Yes, sir. True, sir. That you are always motivating me to do a research on these things. Before 1 year, I spent almost 1.5 years in this office, but I didn't know that I have this much fun when I do research on this share market, sir. I didn't got interest on that, but now I'm getting interest and I'm having fun doing that research. Now we are going to talk about Cipla, which the Cipla promoters are selling their stake, which Torrent Pharma and Dr.Reddy are in the position to bid for that, sir.
Okay, Cipla is the third largest
Pharmaceutical company.
Who are the guys who have started it? The founders who are disinvesting, no? Who are selling the shares, promoters?
Yeah, sir.
Who are they?
It was founded by Khwaja Abdul Hamid. Now it is run by Yusuf Hamid, sir.
Hamids, they're the ones who are the family selling.
Yeah, sir.
The Hamids, the Cipla promoters, they're looking to potentially sell how much? 33.7%.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So who are the potential bidders?
Sir,
peers, private equity firms, and smaller rival Torrent is trying to buy it.
Yeah, sir.
As you say, Torrent.
Yeah, sir. Before that, Blackstone tried, but I don't know whether there is whether they are in the race to.
They don't seem to be interested anymore.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. And Torrent Pharma seems to be interested. And Dr.Reddy is reportedly approaching Bain Capital. That's another equity fund.
Private
equity fund. They make a joint bid. They're saying, let's join forces. We'll bid together. You take 50 loan, I'll take some loan. We'll both take loan and go swallow.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Why is Dr.Reddy trying to do this?
So because if they get that, they already have a good name in the pharmaceutical sector. So if they acquire Cipla also, they become they are trying to become.
There's an old technique which Shashwat told you about. It's called blocking.
Okay.
When we were talking about ARM, why Apple is trying to buy stake in ARM, Google is trying to buy stake in ARM, Microsoft is buying stake in ARM, which is the chip manufacturer in US. Their IPO. They do something known as blocking.
Okay.
I can't get it, but I want to make sure you don't get it.
Okay. Understood, sir.
If Cipla is third largest, Torrent Pharma is a smaller company. If they both join forces, Torrent Pharma will become
the largest company. Yeah, sir.
Yeah. To Dr.Reddy.
Yeah, sir.
So Dr.Reddy wants to somehow stop this.
Okay, they don't want it to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're trying to stop. So the acquisition has triggered a mandatory open offer, okay, to an additional 26% stake, potentially giving the buyer the majority. Because there's a mandatory rule where open offer is made for the 26%.
Yeah, sir. They will get, I think so.
Yeah. So the owner will get 59.47% of Cipla. Sir. This transaction is valued over 7 billion, making it the largest deal in the Indian pharmaceutical sector. Correct.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Potential bidders face. Okay. The main problem these bidders are facing is two. One is what?
The major thing is debt, sir.
Yes.
They have to take loan to acquire this.
Cipla already has debt.
Yeah, sir. That's why they are selling this stake.
It already has debt. And whoever is buying it has to borrow and increase their own debt to buy this debt.
Yeah, sir. On the whole, that becomes a big debt.
Yes. But what you said is very true. Cipla and Torrent Pharma are complementary presence in different therapeutic segments. It's a good synergy. And Cipla has a US pipeline, which both of them want. US pipeline is what?
This pipeline is they're
selling to the American market.
Yeah, sir. They have business with the American market.
You can't just take any medicine and go to US and sell. You have to have your factories approved, the medicine has to be approved, and then all these rules and regulations. Cipla has already done all this.
Yeah, sir.
So it's easy to enter using
the US market.
Band. For Reddy, the operational challenge is to manage Cipla's US operation, but the potential for rationalization and other opportunities in bios. The same thing is true for Dr. Reddy and prevents pharma from taking over. So, what do you think will happen?
Sir, on that video, on the previous video.
I don't know what will happen. As an investor, what do you think you should do? We discussed this in MoneyPage.
Yes, I won't invest.
If you already have Cipla shares, and you see Cipla price today is at what?
It will be decreasing.
It is today trading at 1,230.
Okay.
Right? From last 5 days it's gone down. Last 1 month also it's lower. But last 6 months, if you see, from 872 it's gone up to this.
Okay.
Since this was announced, it's shot up.
Now,
Would you hold? Would you sell?
No, sir.
Your
I
holdings?
will.
Let's say 1 year back, you had invested some 1,000 shares you had bought. Right? You're sitting on this and you see a nice profit of 20% or more. Correct? Because last year, if you had bought, you would have bought for around 1,000 rupees per
Yeah,
share. Now it's 1,200. So you're making 20%.
Yeah, sir.
So what will you do?
Sir, I will book my profit and
Why?
will left the company, sir.
Because you'll exit now.
Yeah,
Why?
sir. I will exit now, sir. Because I don't know what is going to happen in the upcoming days with Cipla. Whether Dr. Reddy or Torrent Pharma may acquire that, but the biggest problem is they have to get loan to acquire that. Cipla is already in a bigger debt cycle, so it forms a big pressure on Cipla. It doesn't be good for investors to invest in, sir.
So you
So I
will
will wait for.
yes, what you're saying is you rather exit now
Yeah, sir.
and see what happens.
Yeah, sir.
And you can always enter again.
Yeah, sir.
Even if you lose a few percentage, 5%, if let's say it goes up by another 5%.
Yeah, sir. You always say there is always a way to enter the market.
Correct. And you being a value investor, so you're right. Your thinking is very sound, sir.
Okay, sir.
That if you're holding anything in Cipla, it's a good time to get out of Cipla. And then wait and watch what happens.
Yeah, sir.
If Torrent takes it or Dr. Reddy takes it, and then the new company which is comes out of it, you can enter that company. Depending on, let's say, there's a price correction of even 5%. If you're looking at a value investor, if the debt, the way they finance this purchase also will become clear, law will become transparent. Then you can look at that papers and see if it is a worthwhile company as a value investor. See if it's worth investing in. If the margin of safety is there, you can enter. That seems to be a very good idea, which I think our viewers can also think about.
Yeah, so this idea was given by you on that video. I have to mention that because I thought it is good to invest because Torrent Pharma is buying the company Cipla. They are also in the same sector. They know how to make the company as the largest pharmaceutical company. They also have the idea of becoming a market leader. I said that in the video, but Vinod sir only told me that that's not a good idea. That's not how a value investor thinks. He must know what will happen in the future.
Because main thing I forgot to say, we don't know who's going to be running this.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, true.
Who's driving the bus is very important. They're told about this.
Yeah, sir.
We reached the point where we're going to climb the ghats. So suddenly if the driver changes at that point of time in the last bus stand, a new driver comes in, it looks like he had a very partying night.
Yeah, sir.
We discussed that.
Yeah, sir.
What can happen if the wrong driver gets in? So we want to wait and watch.
Who is going to run
Who's going to drive?
Yeah,
so
sir.
it's good to take your money out, keep it in your pocket. Anyway, you're seeing a profit. Let's
Yeah,
not be greedy.
True, sir.
Keep our profit in our pocket. After it's clear who's going to drive the bus, we can always enter again.
Okay, sir.
Anyway, I hope you found this video informative and entertaining as we discuss further about the Cipla, Torrent and Dr. Reddy. As this plays out, it's some interesting times to watch. The Indian pharmaceutical sector seems to be thriving. It's one of the largest deals happening in the history of pharmaceutical industry in India, $7 billion. So let's wait and watch. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification icon. Do subscribe to Paisa Bolta. Thank you.
I told you that I will be in Riyadh on the 22nd of September. The event place was not fixed. The team has now decided the event. It's in the holiday in Riyadh. Those who are in and around Riyadh and desirous of meeting me may contact the WhatsApp address below or the email. My team would get in touch with you.